All Care Pharmacy in Lyons, The Sandwich Shop in Vidalia, Patriots in Vidalia, Georgia Pine Straw in Lyons, Lassiter's, your John Deere and Steel dealer in Lyons, and Appling Healthcare, Baxley and Vidalia. Now we take you live to the field with Y101 sportscaster Bryce Brady for all of today's exciting action.
And Brindley Miller just had a ball hit on the ground to her. She fielded it and threw it to first. Gary Polk out there, one down. Welcome back to the Augusta in the if necessary game of the GRPA state tourney here among the Lyons Junior Girls. The Lyons Junior Girls are playing Coffee County. They just lost 4-3 to this team. And now Coffee and Lyons are battling it out, both with one loss under their belt. Lyons sent Coffee to the loser's bracket earlier in this tournament by a score of 3-1. Coffee just beat Lyons in the championship game, and now we're in the if necessary game. Strike or ball one on Carly Thomas. This ball's popped way up into the air, and it looks like it's going to get out of playable territory, and it does go out of play, and that'll be strike one. So Lyons has made some changes to their defense here in the if necessary game. Catching is Autumn Gerald. Brindley Miller still at third. Nora Grace Mercer is still at short. Aniston Powell is pitching. Laura Zamorano is at second. Shaylin Stringer is at first. Foul ball. Strike two. Natalie Quintero is in left. Emerson Powell's in center. And Shakayla Joseph is in right. I guess Mariska Smith is not going to be in the lineup in this second game. So here we go. The 1-2 pitch to Thomas. Missing high for ball two. Aniston Powell. Missing inside. That'll load up the count. Lyons, if they want to be champions, they have to win this game. I was over there watching some of the boys' game. They're losing right now, and they're in the seventh inning. Full count pitch from Aniston Powell is on the way. Swing and a miss. There's strike three, two down. That'll bring up Abby Dockery. Now, this will be the third game this Coffee County team has played today, and the second game these Lyons Junior Girls have played. Here's the first pitch to Dockery, the center fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Lions just tied it up. It's 7-7 over there. I just heard somebody saying that. I hear the Lions side screaming and cheering. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. So I guess the junior boys are doing well right now. I'm not entirely sure what's happening, but I think they just tied it up. And if that's the case, they'll play immediately again. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. Aniston Powell retiring the side. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. You're listening to the championship round of the GRPA State Tournament Junior Girls Division on Y101.
What's your money doing right now? Is it sitting there doing absolutely nothing? It's time to start putting it to work. Invest it. Make it grow for the future. Come see us, and together we'll develop an investment strategy tailored just for you. Together we grow. We're an equal housing lender. People's Bank, where people come first. Member FDIC. Online at ourpeoplesbank.com.
Come on down to the creek and get yourself some of the best locally sourced hand-cut USDA inspected steaks this side of the Mason-Dixon line. We also have some of the best and most tender pork chops, chicken, and specialty cuts offered in town. Feeling like grilling? Check us out on Thursdays and Fridays for our $11.99 prime rib steak specials, kebabs, stuffed peppers, and more. Locally owned and operated, Reedy Creek Meat Company, located at 204 Washington Street in Vidalia. Call 912-386-4625, and we hope to see you there.
On Y101 for the GRPA championship game in the Junior Girls Division. Up to bat first will be Nora Grace Mercer, followed by Aniston Powell and Brindley Miller. All right, so the Junior Girls, hopefully this game will be different. As far as the first game went, when they lost to Coffee 4-3, it seemed like Lyons just couldn't find the right groove at the plate. They couldn't get their sticks going, really. And as far as base hits go in that game, there was only 3 base hits. 2 of those were had by Nora Grace Mercer and the other by Aniston Powell. Shaylin Stringer pitched that entire game. And as far as hits go, she only allowed 3 hits, 4 runs out of the 4. I'm going to say 2 of those, actually 1 of those were earned. As far as walks go, she had 1. It was only 1 walk. 2 walks, and a hit by a pitch. And as far as strikeouts that Shaylin Stringer had in that game, she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts. So not a bad day on the mound for Shaylin Stringer. It's just that those Coffee County girls kind of got some good hits when they needed them, and they really came into fruition as they came out on top in that game 4-3. Now, with both teams with 1 loss under their belt to each other, we're here in the if necessary game at the GRPA 2021 state tournament, the junior girls division in Augusta. Nora Grace Mercer stepping in. Lyons is the home team again. So Nora Grace Mercer is going to step in that game. She went 2 for 4 the game earlier today, batting .500. An on-base percentage of .750. So Mercer steps in from the left-hand side. Robinson is pitching again for Coffee. And that first pitch is going to miss for ball 1 on Mercer. Nora Gray steps back in. Robinson coming set. The 1-0. Called for strike 1. The 1-1. Mercer fouls it off out of play for strike 2. The count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on Nora Grace. The 1-2. Missing outside for ball 2. Here's the pitch. She rips this one into right field. What a hit by Nora Grace Mercer. She rips it right down the first base line. She's rounding second base. She may be sent home. Actually, she's going to stop there, which is the good decision. Nora Grace Mercer starting off this game with a triple for the Lyons junior girls, and what a rip that was. A very good hit by Nora. Up to bat now would be pitcher Aniston Powell. From the right, as she does, she steps in. Here's the pitch. She lines it right back up the middle for a base hit, an RBI single for Aniston Powell. Lions on top 1-0. For the runner at first, that'll bring up Brindley Miller. So Miller steps in. Lions on top 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. In the if necessary game, here's the pitch. Missing low. Ball 1. It's a nice day out today. It's not too hot. It's very sunny. The 1-0. Missing inside and low. That'll make it 2-0 on Miller. Miller steps in, runner at first. The 2-0 pitch, missing inside. And Miller is way ahead, 3 balls and no strikes.
I haven't got it yet, but I'm going to get it when I get done with this second game.
The 3-0 pitch from Robinson. Called. Strike 1. Robinson coming set. 3-1 pitch. Miller lines this one into center field, and that'll be a base hit for her. Back-to-back base hits for this Lyons Junior Girls team. Well, actually, back-to-back-to-back. Nora Grace Mercer starting off with a triple, followed by an RBI single from Aniston Powell, and then a single there from Brindley Miller. That'll bring up Shaylin Stringer. Now the coach is coming out to talk to his team from Coffee County. Shaylin Stringer and the on-deck batter Emerson Powell to talk to head coach Sean Stringer. We may be making a pitching change here for Coffee County. Not entirely sure. Now the umpires are talking. I'm not sure what's going on. Head coach Sean Stringer going down to talk to Emerson Powell, or Aniston Powell, who's standing on second. And yeah, they're going to make a pitching change. Before I send it back to the station, I'm going to see whose number this is so I can tell you who's pitching for the Coffee County Junior Girls in the if necessary game. Number 10 is Carly Thomas. Carly Thomas is going to be taking over the mound, and I assume Robinson is going to go to short. We're going to send it back to the station right now. Lyons Junior Girls are winning 1-0 over Coffee County in the bottom of the first inning in the if necessary game of the championship round of the GRPA state tournament here in Augusta on Y101.
You can save big on your groceries when you check out these great favorites at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyons. General Mills cereal, $1.98. Hunt's pasta sauce, 88 cents. Pasta or rice-a-roni, 88 cents. Libby's canned vegetables, 98 cents. Canned salad dressing, 2 for $4. Hellman's mayonnaise, $3.48. And Borden shredded cheese, 2 for $4. Come save up and down every aisle throughout the store at Thriftway in Lyons.
All right, welcome back. A short warm-up there, but Carly Thomas is ready to go. Shaylin Stringer is about to step into the box from the left-hand side. Thomas, a right-handed pitcher. Stringer steps in. Runners at first and second for Lyons. So Stringer steps back in. Here's the pitch. That misses. Runners going to second and third. Runners stole on that one. Paul could not find the ball. Ball 1 on Stringer. Runners now in scoring position for Lyons at second and third. The 1-0. Missing off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes on Stringer. Two-0 pitch. Called. Strike 1. Two one. Stringer hits it onto the ground. It's bobbled by the third baseman, and a run scores. Stringer makes it to first base safely. Lyons on top 2-0. That'll bring up Emerson Powell. Runners now on first and second. Powell steps in. Thomas coming set, and the pitch. She hits this one, a slow roller onto the ground of the shortstop. She fields it, fires to first, over the head of the first baseman. Brindley Miller's running home. Brindley Miller scores, and Lyons on top 3-0. What a change of events from game one. Lyons putting up the runs. It's 3-0 already, and there are no outs. Runners now on first and second. That'll bring up Natalie Quintero. Quintero struggling at the plate in her first game today. I heard her talking about that after the game. Hopefully she made some adjustments. Here we go. First pitch to her. Lines it back to the glove of the pitcher, and she's going to get a double play. There's just nothing you can do on something like that. 2 down. Two outs. That'll bring up Laura Zamorano. A nice hit by Natalie Quintero, and just naturally you'd think that that ball was going to get through, but a nice play was made by pitcher Carly Thomas for Coffee County. And it turned into 2. So with 2 down, that'll bring up Laura Zamorano, who's playing second base in this game. She steps in, bats from the right-hand side. Here's the pitch. Pulls back, showed bunt. No go from Emerson Powell at first. That'll be ball 1. Pitch. Zamorano fouls it. Third base side. Strike 1. The 1-1. Missing off the plate. Emerson Powell going. Emerson Powell slides in safely. 2 balls, 1 strike on Zamorano. So Lyons looking like a different team out here in the first inning of this game. Laura Zamorano ahead in the count, but just barely. 2 balls, 1 strike. She steps back in. The 2-1 from Thomas is high. That'll be ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike on Zamorano. Here's the pitch. Swing, and a check swing there. She really didn't want to, but she did, and that'll load up the count. Full count situation on Laura Zamorano. Pitcher winding, pitch, and it misses for ball 4. Runners at first and second now for catcher Autumn Gerald. Is taking the equipment off in the on-deck circle and throwing it back to the dugout. And now here she comes. Stepping up, right-handed hitter. And she steps in. Carly Thomas, winding, the pitch, in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Runners down to second and third. Emerson Powell rounding third. Big circle there, but she's going to get back to the base. 2 more runners in scoring position for Lyons. Ball 1 on Gerald. Next pitch, called, strike 1. Kevin, 1 ball, 1 strike on Autumn Gerald. There's some action going on behind me at the junior boys game. I hear people screaming. 1-1, missing high. That'll make it 2-1. I believe Lyons won. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll make it 2-2. The Lyons junior boys won that game. They'll play Thompson McDuffie in just a few moments in a stay-alive game. Autumn Gerald, 2-2. Almost hits her, gets away from the catcher. Emerson Powell's coming home. Emerson Powell scores. Lyons on top 4-0. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Autumn Gerald and a runner at third. She steps in. Here's the pitch. Called. Strike 3. And that'll end the inning. So Lyons puts 4 runs up on the board here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and Lyons leads Coffee 4-0 in the if necessary game of the championship round of the junior girls division of the GRPA state tournament here in Augusta on Y101.
When it comes to serving their community, you can count on Georgia Pine Straw. They've been the leader in pine straw production since 1987, and they are proud to be a sponsor of the GRPA state tournament. They wish all the area teams the very best of luck. Georgia Pine Straw also provides land and timber management and reforestation of timber and cut pasture land. We set our standards high to far exceed yours. Georgia Pine Straw, the natural choice. You can contact them at 912-526-4459 or georgiapinestraw.com.
Are you responsible for the care of a loved one? Hi, this is Trent Akins from All Care Pharmacy. With All Care Pharmacy's Care Plus prescription plan, managing their medications has never been easier. Monthly boxes are organized by day and time in securely sealed packages for accuracy and convenience. No more sorting pills or juggling prescription bottles. Call 526-3200 to enroll in our free Care Plus prescription service today. All Care Pharmacy. We manage your medication so you can manage your life.
And welcome back to the GRPA state tournament here on Y101. The Lyons junior girls are in the if necessary game of their division. They lost to Coffee 4-3 in the championship round. Lyons was undefeated up until that point. Lyons is the team that put Coffee into the losers bracket, beating them 3-1 earlier in this tournament. And the junior boys just won their game, which is going on behind me, and they will play Thompson McDuffie in just a few moments here in Augusta in a stay-alive game. The Lyons junior boys are in the losers bracket. Aniston Powell's still on the mound for the Lyons junior girls. And now I'm going to check in with some other brackets that are going on. You know, the midget boys and both junior teams are the only ones still in this tournament. And up to bat, Coffee County will be third base girl Riley Nipper. Yeah, Lyons and Vidalia in the midget boys division should be playing right now. Here's the pitch to Nipper. Missing inside for ball 1. Yeah, they're playing at 2 p.m. at Clarence E. Morgan. Josh Reddick. I'm not sure what all that is. I guess that's the name of the field. That's a lot of names. That'll be called for strike 1 on Nipper. But anyway, they're playing right now at 2 p.m., and the winner of that game will play tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the championship round of the midget boys division of the GRPA state tournament. That pitch missing inside, and that'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike on Riley Nipper. Aniston Powell comes on, and the 2-1. Ball's put up into the air, deep to left field, and it is almost caught by Natalie Quintero, but she gets it in quickly, and Riley Nipper is standing on second base with a double. That ball went a long way. That'll bring up pitcher Aaron Robinson. So Robinson's going to step in, who's pitching this game again for the Coffee County Junior Girls. Here's the pitch. Ball is fouled. Strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike on Robinson as she steps in. The pitch, missing and getting away from Gerald, runner down to third base. Counts even at 1. The 1-1 pitch from Powell. Jammed her, fouls it off. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is line into center field, an RBI single for Coffee County and for Aaron Robinson. 4-1 is the score. No outs. Time to bring up Ansley Day. Powell winding the pitch. Foul ball. Strike one. Powell coming set. The 0-1 pitch. That'll be called for strike two. So Powell ahead here. No balls, 2 strikes. Winding. And the pitch. Swing. And a miss. That's strike 3. 1 down. Then bring up Gracie Floyd. Powell coming set. The pitch to Floyd. Swing and a miss at a rise ball. That'll be strike 1. Powell coming set. Back on the rubber. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at another rise ball. Strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Into the fence. Count remains 0-2. Throw and a rundown. Throw back to second. The tag. It's offline. So the runner gets back safely. 2 down. That'll bring up Emerson Day. Day steps in, batting from the right-hand side. The Lyons junior boys are making their way over here to watch this junior girls game. They just came off of a win. So they have a game break. Here's a ball hit foul by Emerson Day. That'll be strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike on Day. Emerson Powell comes back onto the rubber. And the 0-1. Missing inside. Runner at second, giving Autumn Gerald some trouble behind the plate. But no throw. She got back to second. 1 ball, 1 strike on Day. Emerson Powell comes back on. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Or a foul ball, rather. But that'll either way be strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes on Day. Powell coming set. The 1-2. Gets away from Gerald. She has time. Runner didn't get out of her, which the batter does not have to get out of her way. If Gerald would have taken that first throw that she was going to take, then you may have had a chance, but she double-cocked that one and tried it again, and the runner was already there. So runner down the third. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Check swing there. That'll make it 2. I think it actually might make it 3-2. Yeah, full count. Emerson Day stepping back in. Emerson Powell coming on. The full count pitch. Missing low. That'll be ball 4. Runners at first and third with 2 down. That'll bring up Amelia Gibson. Gibson batting from the left. She's going to step in. Not sure what the confusion is. Okay, here we go. Gibson stepping in. Powell coming set. The pitch to the plate. Off the plate. Ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike one. So the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike on Amelia Gibson. Runners at first and third. Lyons leading here in the top of the second, 4-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Gibson. All Lyons needs is 1 more out, and we'll be going to the bottom of the second. Powell coming on. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. So now we're going to throw down to first. And they got her anyway. And that'll be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Lyons leading Coffee 4-1. As we break, you're listening to the If Necessary game of the championship round of the Junior Girls Division of the GRPA State Tournament on Y101.
Patriot Gas in Vidalia is happy to serve its community, and it's been serving its community for over 15 years. With a combined experience of over 55 years and the only true locally owned gas service in town. And if you need them on the weekend, they'll be there too. From gas logs to fireplaces to stoves and propane, Patriot Gas in Vidalia is the only choice to get the job done efficiently and effectively. If you need to call them, the number is 537-1943. You can go by and visit the location at 209 Green Street in Vidalia.
Lassiter Equipment in Lyons is your local John Deere and Steel dealer. Their number one goal is to provide their customer with outstanding customer service. They have equipment for any size job, from the home to the farm. All the staff and management are proud to support all their area teams in this week's GRPA State Tournament in Augusta. See Lassiter Equipment, Toombs County's John Deere and Steel dealer at 1601 US 1, number 1 South in Lyons. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 till 5:30 and Saturday from 7:30 to noon.
We're in the bottom of the second inning on Y101 here in Augusta for the GRPA State Tourney in the If Necessary game between Coffee Junior Girls and the Lyons Junior Girls. Up to bat will be Shakayla Joseph, who is playing right field for the Junior Girls in the If Necessary game today. She'll start off the bottom of the second. Right now, Lyons is leading by 3. And one thing I can say is these girls are getting their money worth. What I mean by that is all the Lyons girls had to do was win game 1, which was the championship round, and they would be champions. But because they lost and Coffee won, we're in the If Necessary game. Coffee has to win again to be deemed champions of the GRPA State Tournament over Lyons. Both teams have lost 1 game in this tournament, and it was to each other. Lyons put Coffee into the loser's bracket, beating them 3-1, and then Coffee defeated Lyons 4-3 in the championship round. So now, whoever wins this game will be the winner and the champions of the GRPA State Tournament in the Junior Girls Division. Shakayla Joseph's going to step in. She wears number 5 for her team. And here's the pitch. It misses low for ball 1. Joseph steps back in. And she steps back in again. Sorry, there was some confusion there. Time has been called. Oh, the catcher, I see now. The catcher is doing something to her equipment, to her catching gear. On deck, Nora Grace Mercer. Then we'll be back to the top of the order. So 1 ball and no strikes on Joseph as she steps back in, right-handed hitter. Here's the 1-0 from Thomas. That'll be called for strike 1. The count's even at 1 on Joseph. As she steps back in. And she's ready to go. Thomas with the 1-1 pitch. Joseph pokes this one foul, first base side, and that'll be strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Joseph steps back in. The 1-2 pitch from Thomas. That's going to miss high. Even up the count at 2-2. Joseph fixing the dirt where her feet's going to be in the right-handed batter's box. 2-2. Swing. And a miss, and that'll be strike 3. 1 down. I'll bring up Nora Grace. Nora Grace started off the game with a triple in the bottom of the first for her team. Started off the offensive part of the game for Lyons, should I say. And Maury Polk started off the game at the plate. She's the leadoff hitter, and Coffee is the visiting team. That'll be called strike 1 on Nora Grace. She steps back in, kind of an open stance. The 0-1, missing way away, and that'll make it 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Called. Strike 2 on Nora Grace. So Nora Grace finds herself down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. 2 strikeouts in a row. 2 down. That brings up Aniston Powell. So Powell steps in. Here's a 2-out pitch. Powell swinging it inside. That'll make it strike 1. No balls and 1 strike on Aniston. The 0-1. Swings. That's another base hit for Aniston Powell. It rolls into left field. Two down and a runner at first. That'll bring up Brindley Miller. Pitch to Miller. Missing for ball 1. Miller steps back in. That misses and gets away from the catcher, Polk. Aniston Powell's down to second. She makes a big round around there, but she's going to hold up. Ball 2 on Miller. So Miller bats from the right. She's going to step back in. Pitch from Thomas. Called. Strike 1. Miller back in. 2-1. Called. Strike 2. Emerson Powell is really making Amore Polk work back there behind home plate. Not Emerson, Aniston Powell. Emerson is still in the dugout. Here's the pitch. Missing off the plate. Full count on Brindley Miller. Emerson, if Miller reaches on base, will be on deck. But Aniston, her sister, is the one out on the field. Here's the pitch. Miller rips this one into left field. That's going to be a hit. Aniston Powell's rounding third. She's going to score. Brindley Miller with an RBI single. Lions on top now, 5-1. The runner at second. That'll bring up Shaylin Stringer. Now Emerson Powell's on the field. She's on deck. This ball popped up into the air, foul and out of play. Third base side for strike one. Next pitch, swing and a miss. That'll be strike two. So Carly Thomas is ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, or no balls and 2 strikes over Shaylin Stringer, who's up to bat. Brindley Miller's at second, the 0-2. Missing high. That'll make it 1-2 on Stringer. Stringer steps back in from the left-hand side, and the 1-2. Missing off the plate. That'll make it 2-2. Shaylin Stringer steps back in. The 2-2 pitch from Thomas. Stringer fouls it off out of play. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shaylin steps back in. The 2-2. Called. Strike 3. And that'll end the bottom of the second. Lions leads 5-1 as we go into the top of the third inning in the if necessary game of the championship round of the Junior Girls Division of the GRPA State Tournament. We'll be back here in Augusta on Y101.
This sandwich shop, located at 13 Green Street in Vidalia, has all your fresh homemade sandwiches. Amy and the gang can fix you a sandwich with over 20 different varieties of sandwiches, from the common BLT to a Philly steak and cheese. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. Give them a call at 537-9263. Hope to see you there.
Applin Healthcare's newest provider in Vidalia are now accepting patients. Dr. Joseph Faust, MD, and Mandy, nurse practitioner, are now treating patients 2 years old and up. Their primary care services include chronic disease management, physical exam, acute care, weight management, patient education, health maintenance screening, and disease prevention. To make an appointment, call 912-705-4905, located at 702 A Meadows Lane in Vidalia.
All right, welcome back. We are in the top of the third inning. Lions is leading Coffee 5-1 in the if necessary game of the championship round of the GRPA State Tournament up here in Augusta. I think I've said that so many times that I could say it anywhere. Coffee is back up to the start of their order. Amari Polk is up to bat. Aniston Powell still on the rubber for the Lions Junior Girls. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Polk. That'll be strike one. The 0-1. Fouls ball. Fouled the ball back into the fence. That'll make it 0-2. It's like I was saying fool's ball. Isn't that how she said it? Foosball. That's how she said it. Foosball. You know, the movie The Water Boy? If you're into sports, I think everyone's seen that movie. And or if you're just into Adam Sandler. He's a decent actor. The 0-2 is on the way. Missing inside. I'll make it 1-2. Polk steps back in, bats from the right. Righty here. The 1-2. Hits it back to Aniston Powell. She bobbles it, has time, fires to first. That'll be out number 1. Coach is coming out to check on Aniston. Going to tell her to walk it off. And I think she's good. She keeps looking down. But she's all right. Well, she has kind of a limp. I don't know. Let's give it a few minutes, a few seconds, maybe a warm-up pitch or so. Yeah, they're gonna let her throw a pitch, see if she's all right. Coach Sean Stringer is telling somebody to go get some ice for when she gets off the field. So Powell, looks like she's okay. She's going to return back. So with one down, that'll bring up Carly Thomas, who is batting from the left. Here's the pitch. Missing off the plate for ball one. Powell coming back on. The 1-0. Popped up foul into the fence. That'll be strike one. Counts even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Aniston Powell coming back on the rubber. Carly Thomas stepping in. Thomas taking over as the pitcher for this Coffee County team. Here's the pitch. This ball fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Powell is ahead. And Thomas steps in. Here's the 1-2. Ball's popped up foul and out of play. Count remains 1-2. Almgero getting ready behind home plate. The 1-2 pitch, missing high. That'll even up the count at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Powell. Missing high, trying to get her to chase that one. That'll make the count full from Carly Thomas.
You don't need to wait. You need to go to the hospital. You could die from that.
Powell, coming set, full count pitch. Missing high, that'll be ball 4. 1 down, that'll bring up Abby Dockery. Dockery struck out in her first at bat on an 0-2. So she steps in. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. Still in the top of the 3rd inning. Lyons leads 5-1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Runner going. Throws there. Just not in time. Base. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Dockery as she steps back in. Righty here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2. Aniston Powell now ahead here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. She comes on. And here's the pitch. Missing low. That'll make it ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. There's strike 3. 2 down. Up to bat now is Riley Nippers. She had a double in the top of the 2nd. Here's the pitch. A double here would score a run. First pitch missing for ball 1. Powell coming set, the 1-0. Fouled off. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Yeah, so the junior boys are playing against Thompson McDuffie. I keep messing that up. In just a few moments, they're right over here watching the junior girls game now. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes on Riley Nimper. But yeah, so the Lyons junior boys are at least third place finishers. If they can beat Thompson McDuffie, they'll be in the championship game played tomorrow at 10 a.m. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lyons leads 5-1. Up to bat will be Emerson Powell, Natalie Quintero, and Lars Emirano. You're listening to the If Necessary game of the Junior Girls Division of the GRPA State Tournament up in Augusta on Y101.
Our sole purpose here at the bank is to share our financial knowledge with you so that we can help you grow. Whether it's a savings account, a new home, business and personal loans, or to help finance your children's education, we're here for you. We're an equal housing lender. People's Bank, where people come first. Member FDIC. Online at ourpeoplesbank.com.
Come on down to the creek and get yourself some of the best locally sourced hand-cut USDA inspected steaks this side of the Mason-Dixon line. We also have some of the best and most tender pork chops, chicken, and specialty cuts offered in town. Feeling like grilling? Check us out on Thursdays and Fridays for our $11.99 prime rib steak specials, kebabs, stuffed peppers, and more. Locally owned and operated, Reedy Creek Meat Company, located at 204 Washington Street in Vidal, 386-4625, and we hope to see you there.
All right, so up to bat for the Lyons junior girls will be center fielder Emerson Powell, left fielder Natalie Quintero, and second base girl Laura Zamorano. I see Aniston Powell out here now. She's talking to her mother, and her sister's here, so I guess she's here to get that ice that they told her to put on her ankle, which is where that ball hit her. But anyway, hopefully she'll be okay because she's pitching a really good game for the Lyons junior girls. Carly Thomas is still on the mound for the Coffee County junior girls. We're in the bottom of the 3rd of a 7-inning game. And Lyons leads 5-1. And the junior boys are still over here. Their game was supposed to start, I believe it was at 3. I can look real quick. Yeah, it was at 3, but their game versus Swainsboro Emmanuel, which they won by 1 point, 8-7. I have a feeling that it went on much longer than what they anticipated it. I'm telling you, live pitch ball, baseball, those games can go for a long time. I mean, just think they play 7 innings, and that's only 2 innings less than they would play a major league game. And you know how long those games last. So Emerson Powell steps in. She has a run scored under her belt today. She reached on an error in her first at bat at the bottom of the 1st. So Thomas coming set, pitch to Emerson. She chops onto the ground of the shortstop. Robinson fields it, fires to first. That'll be out number 1. You know, I don't think my papers from my book here that I used to keep the score and stats and everything that's going on have stopped blowing since I've been here. First pitch to Natalie Quintero, misses for ball 1. And I don't mean today, I mean Wednesday morning when I got here. They just keep blowing and blowing and blowing. Quintero puts one deep to left field, and it actually goes out of the field. Foul. What a nice hit there by Natalie. If she could straighten that out, she would run for days. Or she might not even have to run. She might be able to trot around the bases. It might be a home run. Who knows? So Quintero steps in. Thomas coming set. The pitch misses. I'll make it 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Line into center field. And that ball's caught. That'll be out number 2. Poor Natalie has just not caught a break today at the plate. She's been hitting some balls that, if they fail, she would run, but they just keep going right to people. And it looks like the junior boys are leaving the stands. They must be going back. Their game must be about to commence. First pitch to Laura Zamorano. She takes for strike 1. The 0-1 to Zamorano. Missing off the plate. That'll make it ball 1. Counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike on Laura Zamorano. Thomas coming set. 1-1 pitch. Missing off the plate. That'll make it 2-1. Zamorano steps back in. 2-1 pitch. Missing high. 3-1. Zamorano way ahead. Now Carly is the pitcher. Carly Thomas was doing something to her face mask. I think she's got it adjusted. Here's the 3-1, and that's in the dirt, and Laura Zamorano reaches on a walk. Runner at first, that'll bring up catcher Autumn Jarrell. Autumn Jarrell is coming out of the dugout, and she's going up. She was having to take her catcher's equipment off. She steps in, and here's the pitch. Chopped foul, third base side for strike 1. Gerald steps back in. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. She pulls this one. Foul, unfortunately, down the third base line. Man, what a hit that was. The way it left the bat, it was smoking it down that line, and it was just foul. 0-2 on Gerald. That stinks. It was just foul, too. The 0-2, missing. That'll make it 1-2 on Gerald. Bottom of the third, Lyons leads 5-1. Here's the pitch. Missing. That'll make it 2-2. Gerald steps back in. Thomas with the pitch. Gerald hits this on the ground to the second base girl. She fields it, fires to first, and that'll be out number 3. So we go to the top of the 4th inning. Lyons didn't score any here in the third, but they still lead by 4. The score is 5-1. You're listening to the If Necessary game of the championship round of the Georgia Recreation and Parks Association State Tournament on Y101.
When it comes to saving money while you're shopping, you can really save big at Thriftway in Lyons. Think I'm kidding? Check out these great farm-to-table specials in the produce department at Thriftway in Lyons. Fresh Bing cherries, $3.98 a pound. Zucchini or yellow squash, 98 cents a pound. 2-pound package California strawberries, $4.98. Fresh red or black plums, $2.68 a pound. Fresh mangoes, 98 cents. Come save throughout the store at Thriftway in Lyons.
Go check out these deals at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons or Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealers. Get the 32-piece ratcheting wrench set for $99.99, the Evercraft 100-piece screwdriver set for $19.99, or buy the Milwaukee charger and battery combo for $329 and get the Milwaukee high torque wrench or the Milwaukee Sawzall for free. Get the Milwaukee 3/8 speed ratchet kit for $259 or check out the Chevron Dello HD diesel motor oil for $13.99. They also make hydraulic hoses. Go check out Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons or Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealers.
To Augusta, 2 hours up the road from Lyons, or I say 2 hours, it's 2 hours from my house. I think it's more like maybe an hour and 40, hour and a half from I guess you would say Lyons. All right. But welcome back. The Lyons junior girls are trying to win this whole thing. They have to win only one more game, and that's this one right here, and they will walk away GRPA state champions yet again. And I don't mean the junior girls as the division themselves, but the junior girls as this group of individuals, because they have won before. And they want to do it one more time. This is the last go-round for Nora Grace Mercer, Aniston Powell, Brindley Miller, Shaylin Stringer, Autumn Gerald. This is it for them. After that, it's off to high school. No more rec ball. But anyway, here we go. Up to bat for Coffee County is Erin Robinson, the pitcher. She had an RBI single, which drove in the only run that Coffee County has in this game. So she can hit it when she needs to. Here's the pitch. Missing low and inside for ball one. Robinson steps back in. Now it seems like Aniston Powell may be favoring that leg just a bit now that she got that injury. She's still on the mound, or the rubber, 1-0. Foul ball, strike one. The even count, Powell comes on, comes set. The 1-1. And that misses off the plate to make it 2-1. Aniston Powell coming set. The pitch. It's hit onto the ground in Nora Grace Mercer. She moves to her right, has time, fires to first, and that'll be out number one. One down. That'll bring up Ansley Day, who's playing second base. Ansley steps in. Erin Robinson had something to tell her before she walked off the field. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Ball one. Powell comes on. The 1-0. Missing high. Make it 2-0. Pitch. Called. Strike one. Day steps back in. The pitch popped up into the air. It's playable. Autumn Gerald almost was able to get to it from catching. She kind of ran into the fence there, and that'll be strike two. So 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ansley Day. She steps back in. Aniston Powell throwing the ball into her glove. And here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3, 2 down. That'll bring up Gracie Floyd. Floyd today in game 2 is 0 for 1. In game 1, she was 1 for 3. So on the day, she's 1 for 4. Powell with the pitch. Ball popped up into the air, foul, and out of play for strike 1. Floyd steps back in, bats from the right. Righty-righty matchup here. The 0-1 in the dirt. Nice scoop there by Gerald. Well, I guess a hitter. Runner at first. 2 down. That'll bring up Emerson Day. So Emerson Day steps in. She's over in this game. Reached on a walk in her first at bat in the top of the second. First pitch to her, called for a strike. Throw down a second. She is out. Autumn Gerald threw out a runner from home plate there, and that'll end the top of the 4th inning. We'll take a break and come back to Augusta and our coverage of the junior girls in the GRPA state tournament. It's the if necessary game of the championship round on Y101.
When it comes to serving their community, you can count on Georgia Pine Straw. They've been the leader in pine straw production since 1987, and they are proud to be a sponsor of the GRPA State Tournament. They wish all the area teams the very best of luck. Georgia Pine Straw also provides land and timber management and reforestation of timber and cut pasture land. We set our standards high to far exceed yours. Georgia Pine Straw, the natural choice. You can contact them at 912-526-4459 or georgiapinestraw.com.
Are you responsible for the care of a loved one? Hi, this is Trent Akins from All Care Pharmacy. With All Care Pharmacy's Care Plus prescription plan, managing their medications has never been easier. Monthly boxes are organized by date and time in securely sealed packages for accuracy and convenience. No more sorting pills or juggling prescription bottles. Call 526-3200 to enroll in our free Plus prescription service today. All Care Pharmacy. We manage your medication so you can manage your life.
And welcome back to Augusta for the GRPA State Tournament. We're here with the junior girls, and the junior girls are in the if necessary game of the championship round. They lost to Coffee in the championship game 4-3. Now Lyons is the team that put Coffee into the losers bracket earlier this week, beating them 3-1. It was on Wednesday of this week, the second game of the day that the junior girls played. And now I knew it was going to come down to either Coffee and Lyons or Vidalia and Lyons in this junior girls division, and it was Coffee. Coffee beat Vidalia 11-1 and the 10 a.m. game today to get into the championship round with Lyons. They beat them 11-1, and then they beat Lyons 4-3 in the championship game. All Lyons had to do was win once. And unfortunately for Lyons, they didn't do that. They lost by a run. So now we're in the if necessary game, and if Lyons wins this one, Lyons will be victorious and go home. State champions. Up to bat, Shakayla Joseph. Joseph steps in. On deck, Nora Grace Mercer. Here's the pitch. Foul tip. Strike one. Joseph steps back in, right-handed hitter. Thomas coming set. The 0-1. Ball hit onto the ground of the third baseman, Nipper. She fields it, fires to first, and Joseph is out. Nora Grace Mercer steps up. She's 1 for 2 today. Dear God. Got tripped over my words. They're pretty harsh. That's pretty harsh. It's pretty bad. But she's 1 for 2 with a triple and a strikeout. On the day, she's 3 for 6. So she's batting .500. First pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. That misses for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Mercer pulls this one foul, first base side, and that'll be strike 1. Mercer steps back in, bats from the left. She's ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Thomas with the 2-1. Mercer pulls this one down to the first base girl. She wasn't able to handle it, so Mercer reaches on an error. Runner now at first to bring up Aniston Powell. Powell steps in. And here's the pitch. Powell pulls this one. Foul. Third base side for strike 1. Okay, see a softball rolling around on the field. Not sure what happened there. Again, if you're just tuning in, I'm sitting kind of a good distance away from the field. Next pitch, runner going. Here's the throw. Mercer there safely. Ball 1 on Powell. Here's the pitch. That hits Aniston, and Aniston is going to take her base. See, now that one I could tell hit somebody. You know, I've always wondered this. Sometimes umpires will declare that a ball hit the batter, and I've seen batters look at the umpire like, did it? Did it really hit me? You know, why don't we just wait for the batter to make some type of face or some type of movement, and, you know, then we could say, wow, that ball just hit that guy. He's laying on the ground, you know? Instead of the umpire just saying, oh, it grazed his shirt. Here's a ball hit onto the ground of the shortstop, Brindley Miller. I believe Nora Grace Mercer was a little confused there. They just got the out at third. She didn't run at second. She just froze. So Brindley Miller reaching on a fielder's choice. 2 down, runners at first and second. That'll bring up Shaylin Stringer. And I'm not saying that to say anything about Aniston Powell getting hit. I mean, you could hear it. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference. Shaylin Stringer puts this one into left center field, and that's going to be a base hit. Shakayla Joseph's rounding third. Shakayla Joseph's going to score. Brindley Miller's going to score. And Shaylin Stringer standing on second base with a 2-run RBI double. Lyons on top 7-1. But back to my getting hit story, you know, and umpires declaring that batters get hit, and some batters literally have no idea they've even been hit, is why don't we let the batters decide, you know? Like, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a batter say, oh, my goodness, I just got hit by this ball. Can I take first base? No, you don't see that. But I have seen a batter make the face when an umpire says, dead ball, take your base. I have seen a batter go, huh? I mean, they don't argue. I'm not saying they argue with them. I'm just saying. Coffee County is meeting the pitcher's circle. The entire team, infield and outfield. Lions lead 7-1 with 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Emerson Powell's up to bat, with Shaylin Stringer standing on second base. And they're still talking. I don't want to send it back to the station because just as soon as I do, they'll walk off the field. So I guess just hang it here. Emerson Powell's up to bat. She's 0 for 2 on the game right now. And in the game earlier today, she went 0 for 4. So she's 0 for 6 on the day. So she's looking for a base hit. Okay. Coffee County girls just broke it down on home plate or at the pitcher's circle. When I say break it down, no, they didn't bust a move. I mean, they, you know, something on 3, 1, 2, 3, and then they all say that something. Yeah, that's what they did. They broke it down. That's what you call it. You say break it down. All right, 2 down. Emerson Powell up to bat. Here's the pitch. She puts this one up into the air, and it falls in for an infield hit, and Emerson Powell gets to first base. Runners now on the corners to bring up Natalie Quintero, who is due for a base hit today. Seemed like she's been playing mental gymnastics with herself at the plate. But I have a feeling. Here's a pitch. Shows bunt, pulls back. Emerson Powell gets down to second. 2 runners in scoring position. Natalie steps in. Here's the pitch. Quintero, slow roller onto the ground to second base. Fields it, fires to first. That'll be out number 3. So we're going to send it back to the station, and we're going to come back. The Lyons Junior Girls are beating Coffee County 7-1 as we go into the top of the 5th inning. You're listening to the If Necessary game of the championship round of the GRPA State Tournament of the Junior Girls Division on Y101.
Patriot Gas in Vidalia is happy to serve its community, and it's been serving its community for over 15 years. With a combined experience of over 55 years and the only true locally owned gas service in town. And if you need them on the weekend, they'll be there too. From gas logs to fireplaces to stoves and paint, Patriot Gas in Vidalia is the only choice to get the job done efficiently and effectively. If you need to call them, the number is 537-1943, or you can go by and visit the location at 209 Green Street in Vidalia.
Lassiter Equipment in Lyons is your local John Deere and Steel dealer. Their number one goal is to provide their customer with outstanding customer service. They have equipment for any size job, from the home to the farm. All the staff and management are proud to support all their area teams in this week's GRPA State Tournament in Augusta. Come see Lassiter Equipment, Toombs County's John Deere and Steel dealer at 1601 US 1, number 1 South in Lyons. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 till 5:30. And Saturday from 7:30 to noon.
Emerson Powell is still on the mound for the Lyons Junior Girls here in the If Necessary game of the championship round of the GRPA State Tournament here in Augusta. The Lyons Junior boys are playing behind me right now versus Thompson McDuffie. And the winner of that game will make it into the championship round, which will be tomorrow, versus a team which I should have written down, but I did not, versus Wayne County. So up to bat now for Coffee will be Amelia Gibson. Aniston Powell is still on the mound for the Lyons Junior Girls. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit back to Aniston. Fields it, fires to first, and that'll be out number 1. That'll bring up to the top of the lineup to Amari Polk. I think that's who's up to bat next. No, they have substituted Briley in. I have her name right here, Briley Clements. Here's the pitch.
You weren't even thinking about it. That's why you didn't want to give me no money.
All right, first pitch is in for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Maybe strike 2. So Briley steps back in. Nothing in 2 on her. Here's the pitch. She hits this one foul, out of play. Count remains nothing in 2. Aniston Powell coming on. And the 0-2 pitch to Clements. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up Carly Thomas. That's not Carly Thomas. That's Amari Polk. Oh, I see what happened. That was my own mistake. Emerson Day is the one who started off the inning. I forgot that she didn't finish her at bat. She grounded out. And then Briley Clements is the one who was substituted in, but she was substituted in for Amelia Gibson. And there's an injury on the field. And usually, why do people get injured in baseball and softball? Well, they didn't call a fly ball. Happens every time. When coaches, I'm telling you guys, when coaches tell you to call fly balls, they usually know what's best for you. Yeah, it was between Laura Zamorano and Nora Grace Mercer, and Zamorano is still on the ground. Amari Polk. Yeah, she reached on an error. And they're still there, too. You just got to call fly balls, man. Zamorano is still on the ground. At least Nora Grace is up. So you don't lose two players if one has to come off. I see Zamorano moving her leg herself. I don't see her having to be assisted too much. And now she's sitting up, so that's good. Yeah, they're still out there assisting her. Oh, now she's standing up. She's picking up her glove. And she's picking up her face mask. Is she going to take second base? Yeah. Yeah, she's staying in. Lauren Zamorano is staying in after that collision with shortstop Nora Grace Mercer, allowing Amari Polk to reach on the error. With a runner at first. If you're listening right now and you're a baseball or softball player, when you go for a fly ball, I'm telling you, you have to say it's yours. I don't even care if it's coming right to you. I don't care if it's directly to you. Please let other people know that you're going to be the one to catch the ball. For crying out loud. Because things like this, it's not worth people getting hurt over. And when all you have to do is say, it's mine, or I got it, it's here, it's in my glove, here's the pitch, runner going, here's the throw, throws offline from Gerald, the throw bounces away, Emerson Powell gets it quickly, the throw to third, Brinley Miller applies the tag, safe. I'm telling you, Amari Polk, when she gets on the bases, she runs them. And I don't know why people just keep underestimating her to run these bases, because she's going to do it. She does it every time she gets on base. It's almost funny at this point because it's like we don't expect it to happen. And then something happens, and what do you know? She's running. Thomas pops this one up into the air to Nora Grace Mercer, who makes the grab, and that'll be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Lions lead 7-1 here in Augusta for the GRPA State Tournament on Y101.
The Sandwich Shop, located at 213 Green Street in Vidalia, has all your fresh homemade sandwiches. Amy and the gang can fix you a sandwich with over 20 different varieties of sandwiches, from the common BLT to a Philly steak and cheese. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. Give them a call at 537-9263. Hope to see you there.
Would you like to improve your energy? How about getting better sleep? It can start with a simple test. Find out how you can start feeling better with bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. Schedule an appointment with Matt Hodges, family nurse practitioner, Aplin Healthcare certified BioT provider. The BioT method of platelet therapy can improve your energy, sleep, weight, and libido. Call 912-367-4122 and start feeling better today.
So I have good news from Effingham County, where the Lyons Midget Boys are playing in their tournament. The Lyons Midget Boys beat Vidalia 3-1, and they play for the championship round tomorrow versus Moultrie. They'll be playing tomorrow at 10 a.m. in Effingham County. Congratulations to the Lyons Midget boys as they have at least secured themselves a second-place finish in the GRPA state tournament. They play against Moultrie, and Moultrie is the team that put them in the losers bracket. They lost 3-2. The Lyons junior boys, their game probably just started behind me. So they have a good bit longer, I'd say. They're playing Thompson McDuffie. And if they win that, they'll play tomorrow for the championship round versus Wayne. They've at least secured themselves a third-place finish in the tournament. The only champ we have crowned so far are the Lyons Mike girls. Still a possible champ from the midget boys, the junior boys, and the junior girls. As we're waiting for this game here to get finished, Laura Zamorano is up to bat. She has walked both times today. She pops one up into right field. That ball is caught by the right fielder, and that'll be out number 1. By the run rule, if Lyons scores 2 runs, it'll be over. But you know how usually when I say things like that, they don't come to fruition because I jinx them? Well, I just went ahead and bit the bullet, and I just went ahead and said it. Autumn Gerald smacks a base hit up the middle, and she reaches on first base. Nice hit by Gerald, putting it right back where it came from. That'll bring up Shakayla Joseph. They're going to put in Laura Zamorano to run for Autumn Gerald, who is the catcher. Joseph steps in with 1 down. Here's the pitch. Gets by the catcher. Zamorano gets down to second base. Ball 1 on Joseph. I believe they just swapped pitchers on me. They did. They put Robinson back into pitch. All right, so as Aaron Robinson warms back up, we're going to send it back to the station. We'll come back to Augusta. The Lyons junior girls are playing in the championship round, the if necessary game, to be exact, of the GRPA state tournament here in Augusta. We'll be back on Y101. Dave?
Go check out these deals at Tim's Auto Parts in Lyons or Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealers. Get the 32-piece ratcheting wrench set for $99.99, the Evercraft 100-piece screwdriver set for $19.99, or buy the Milwaukee charger and battery combo for $329 and get the Milwaukee high torque wrench or the Milwaukee Sawzall for free. Get the Milwaukee 3/8 speed ratchet kit for $259 or check out the Chevron Dello HD diesel motor oil for $13.99. They also make hydraulic hoses. Go check out Tim's Auto Parts in Lyons or Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealers.
All right, so Shakisov has 2 strikes on her as Robinson has taken the rubber for the Coffee County Junior girls. She's winding. 1-2 to Joseph. Called. I guess that was only strike 2. My mistake. Called for strike 2. Joseph steps back in. Wish the umpire would give me a count. Here's the pitch. Missing high. He'll probably do it after this one. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Shakayla Joseph. She steps back in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up Nora Grace Mercer. Here's the pitch from Robinson to Mercer. Mercer puts this one deep to right field. It may have caught a little too much air, and it was caught. That's out number 3. And Lyons has just lost the chance to end this game in a run rule fashion, so we will definitely play an inning and a half more of softball. I can't wait. You're listening to the GRPA State Tournament Championship game on Y101.
What's your money doing right now? Is it sitting there doing absolutely nothing? It's time to start putting it to work. Invest it. Make it grow for the future. Come see us, and together we'll develop an investment strategy tailored just for you. Together we grow. We're an equal housing lender. People's Bank, where people come first. Member FDIC. Online at ourpeoplesbank.com.
Come on down to the creek and get yourself some of the best locally sourced hand-cut USDA inspected steaks this side of the Mason-Dixon line. We also have some of the best and most tender pork chops, chicken, and specialty cuts offered in town. Feeling like grilling? Check us out on Thursdays and Fridays for our $11.99 prime rib steak specials, kebabs, stuffed peppers, and more. Locally owned and operated, Reedy Creek Meat Company, located at 204 Washington Street in Vidalia. Call 912-386-4625, and we hope to see you there.
This is TCB Broadcasting, WLYU FM, Lyons, Vidalia, Y101.
So we're in the top of the 6th inning, and Coffee County is up to bat. Lyons is beating Coffee 7-1. And all Lyons has to do is hold this team for the top of the 6th and the top of the 7th, and Lyons can walk away GRPA State Tourney champions. There's still a full inning of softball left and a half. Here's a slow roller hit onto the ground to Shay Stringer at first. She's going to just tag out the runner after she fields it, and that'll be out number 1. That was Abby Dockery. One down. That'll bring up Riley Nipper. Nipper is 1 for 2 with a double and a K today in game 2. She steps in. Here's the pitch. Puts it down the middle. That'll be strike 1. Aniston Powell still pitching for the Lions junior girls. Here's the 0-1. Missing high. And that'll be ball 1. Powell, 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a rise ball. Strike 2. Powell coming onto the rubber. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up Aaron Robinson. Here's the pitch. Missing low and inside for ball 1. Ball and no strikes on Robinson. Here's the pitch. Fouled off into the fence. That'll be strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ball popped up into the air in the left field to Natalie Quintero, and she makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Lions lead 7-1 as we break on Y101.
When it comes to serving their community, you can count on Georgia Pine Straw. They've been the leader in pine straw production since 1987, and they are proud to be a sponsor of the GRPA State Tournament. They wish all the area teams the very best of luck. Georgia Pine Straw also provides land and timber management and reforestation of timber and cut pasture land. We set our standards high to far exceed yours. Georgia Pine Straw, the natural choice. You can contact them at 912-526-4459 or georgiapinestraw.com.
Are you responsible for the care of a loved one? Hi, this is Trent Akins from All Care Pharmacy. With All Care Pharmacy's Care Plus prescription plan, managing their medications has never been easier. Monthly boxes are organized by day and time in securely sealed packages for accuracy and convenience. No more sorting pills or juggling prescription bottles. Call 526-3200 to enroll in our free Care Plus prescription service today. All Care Pharmacy. We manage your medication so you can manage your life.
And welcome back to Augusta for the GRPA state tournament action. We're covering the junior girls. And the junior girls are in the if necessary game of the GRPA state tournament versus Coffee County. Coffee won the actual championship game, I guess you could say, game 1, 4-3, and Lyons was the undefeated team, so it sent it to an if necessary game. All Lyons had to do was win that first game, and it would have been over. But different things kind of happened, and it worked out a different way, and now Lyons is fighting to be the champions as they are leading 7-1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Up to bat first for Lyons will be Aniston Powell. She's 2 for 2 with a hit by a pitch today. And then she'll be followed up by Brindley Miller, who is 2 for 3. So up to bat, Aniston Powell, she steps in. Pitching an excellent game, game 2 here. Shaylin Stringer pitched a nice game for Lyons in game 1. Here's the pitch. Missing low for ball 1. Robinson is pitching. Aaron Robinson for the Coffee County Junior Girls. Powell steps back in. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off, back into the fence. That'll be strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Powell stepping in. Robinson, 1-1. Ball popped up into the air. And it looks like it's going to be caught by the catcher, Amori Polk. What a nice catch she made. She was running down the first base line and made that grab. That'll be out number 1. Up to bat now is Brindley Miller. Miller, 2 for 3 in game 2. On the day, Miller is 2 for 6 with a walk. So Brindley steps in. Here's the pitch. She takes that for strike 1, right down the pipe. The junior boys game's going on behind me. The Lyons Midget Boys beat Vidalia to get into the championship game of their division of the GRPA state tournament in Effingham County. That pitch misses high. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Brindley steps back in. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. That'll make it 1-2. The Lions beat Vidalia 3-1 in Midget Boys action. They'll be playing against Moultrie tomorrow for the championship game. Miller stepping back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winding. Here's the pitch. Misses high. I'll make it 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 down. Gonna bring up Shaylin Stringer. This pitch fouled off for strike 1. Just writing some things down for me to talk about to wrap up the game. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. That'll make it 0-2. The Flea boys and the Mike boys, unfortunately, are out of the GRPA state tournament. The Lyons Flea girls finished third. The Lyons Mike girls finished as champions. They are champions of their division of the GRPA state tournament. The Lyons midget boys are still in it. They're playing for the championship game tomorrow. And the 0-2. Stringer takes it for ball one. And the Lyons junior girls are playing for the championship game right now. And if the junior boys can win the game they're playing right now against Thompson McDuffie, then they will be in the championship game for tomorrow. That's if they win the one they're playing now. If they lose, they'll come home third place finishers. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. Even up the count at 2-2 on Shaylin Stringer. Two-two pitch. Missing. That'll load up or actually, that's ball four on Stringer. Excuse me, I was not paying attention. I was paying too much attention to what I was writing down. Runner at first. That'll bring up Emerson Powell. Powell steps in. Runner at first. 2 down. Here's the pitch to Emerson. Shows bunt. Bunts it. Foul. Third base side. Strike one. Emerson Powell makes her way back. Powell stepping back in. The 0-1. Misses high. That'll make it 1-1. Yeah, during the game break, or the break between the two games, championship game and now the championship if necessary game, I went and took that card that the junior girls gave me and put it in my I took the card and put it in my car. Powell pops this one up to the shortstop. Thomas, she catches it, and that'll be out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th. All Lyons needs is 3 outs, and the game is over, and they will come home. Lyons, they'll become home GRPA state champions. We'll take a break and come back on Y101.
Patriot Gas in Vidalia is happy to serve its community, and it's been serving its community for over 15 years. With a combined experience of over 55 years and the only true locally owned gas service in town. And if you need them on the weekend, they'll be there too. From gas logs to fireplaces to stoves and propane, Patriot Gas in Vidalia is the only choice to get the job done efficiently and effectively. If you need to call them, the number is 537-1943, or you can go by and visit the location at 209 Green Street in Vidalia.
Lassiter Equipment in Lyons is your local John Deere and Steel dealer. Their number one goal is to provide their customer with outstanding customer service. They have equipment for any size job, from the home to the farm. All the staff and management are proud to support all their area teams in this week's GRPA State Tournament in Augusta. Come see Lassiter Equipment, Toombs County's John Deere and Steel dealer at 1601 US 1, number 1 South in Lyons. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 till 5:30 and Saturday from 7:30 to noon.
And welcome back to Augusta. It is the last inning of the championship game here on Y101. Of the if necessary game, that is. We're in the top of the 7th. All Lyons has to do is get 3 outs, and they will be GRPA state tournament champions of the junior girls division. Aniston Powell still on the mound. Up to bat is Ansley Day. Here's the pitch. This popped up, out of play. Foul, strike 1. So 0-1 on Day. She's going to step back in. Powell coming set. Here's the 0-1. Misses inside. That'll make it ball 1. Counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Popped up into the air. Nora Grace Mercer runs back. That drops in for a base hit. Runner at first. That brings up Gracie Floyd. This Coffee County team is not going to give up quite that easily. They're going to attempt the comeback, which they have to. They have to score 6 runs to send it into the bottom of this inning. If they don't, Lyons wins. Floyd steps in. On this game, she's 0 for 1 with a walk. 0 for 1 with a hit by a pitch. Here's the pitch. Ball's pulled. Foul. Third base side for strike one. Gracie Floyd steps in, the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a rise ball. That'll make it 0-2. Nice pitch from Powell. So Aniston's ahead in the count here, 0-2. Floyd stepping back in. And the 0-2 pitch. Misses on the inside for ball one. So Powell's still ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. She comes set. And here's the 1-2. Hits in the dirt. Gerald loses it. So runner now gets down to second. Ball gets away from Nora Grace Mercer. However, Emerson Powell was there to back her up. That'll be ball 2 on Floyd. The 2-2. She hits this one into left field. And Natalie Quintero catches it. And that'll be out number 1. 1 down. That'll bring up Emerson Day. Bats from the right side. Powell coming set. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at an inside pitch. That'll be strike 1. The 0-1 from Powell. Swing and a miss at a rise ball. That'll be strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Missing inside and low. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Missing off the plate. Gerald stays with it. I'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aniston Powell comes on, the 2-2. That hits her. Now runners are on first and second. With 1 down and runners at first and second, that'll bring up, let's see who it brings up. I believe it brings up Briley Clements. Yes, it does. Here's the pitch to Clements. Hit onto the ground. Nora Grace Mercer not able to get to it. Goes into left field. That'll be a base hit. And the ball was overthrown. Gerald rolled to the fence. Bases are now loaded. A base hit by Briley Clements. That brings us to Amari Polk. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, we could be playing more than 7 innings, or we could just be playing 7. But this Coffee County team, I promise you, they're not going down without putting up some kind of fight. Bases are loaded. A base hit here could score 2. Popped up into the air. Foul and out of play. And that'll be strike 1. Polk stands back in. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a rise ball. That'll be strike 2. 0-2. Powell ahead. Aniston comes on. And the 0-2. Fouled off. Count remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Aniston Powell. On the way. Popped up into the air, and that's sky high. Nora Grace Mercer's out in the grass, and she isn't able to hang on to it. However, there is a play for some outs, and boy, oh boy, she threw it all the way to home plate. She would have been able to make an out here at third base or second base, but she threw it to the plate, and now it is 7-2. Base is still loaded. That'll bring up Carly Thomas. Yeah, head coach Sean Stringer is coming out to talk to his team, which he needs to. The bases are loaded. Heck, a grand slam here would score 4 runs, and it would be a 1-run ball game. All Lyons needs, it's actually really funny when you think about it, all Lyons needs are 2 outs. So they return back. You know, I skip lunch, guys. I'm just saying, skip lunch, kind of hungry. Not sure how much longer I can sit up here. Carly Thomas is up to bat. First pitch to her, popped up into left field. Natalie Quintero is going to make the grab, but they're going to steal up. Actually, they have a double play. That's the game. Lions are the GRPA state tournament champions. The Lyons junior girls have done it. They are GRPA state champs. We'll take a break. Just when I was saying I was hungry, they turn a double play. The ball was hit up into the air to Natalie Quintero. The runner at second was running, and they threw it to second base and got the double play. We'll take a break and come back and wrap it up on Y101.
The Sandwich Shop, located at 213 Green Street in Vidalia, has all your fresh homemade sandwiches. Amy and the gang can fix you a sandwich with over 20 different varieties of sandwiches, from the common BLT to a Philly steak and cheese. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. Give them a call at 537-9263. Hope to see you there.
Applin Healthcare's newest provider in Vidalia are now accepting patients. Dr. Joseph Faust, MD, a nurse practitioner, are now treating patients 2 years old and up. Their primary care services include chronic disease management, physical exam, acute care, weight management, patient education, health maintenance screening, and disease prevention. To make an appointment, call 912-705-4905, located at 702 A Meadows Lane in Vidalia.
All right, welcome back to Augusta. We're going to wrap up this game. All Lions had to do was win game 1 of the championship round, and then it would have been over, and they would have been GRPA state champions. However, they lost to Coffee 4-3, who was coming in from the losers bracket, and that sent it to an if necessary game, and Lions wins 7-2. Lions scored 4 runs in the bottom of the first, another in the bottom of the second, 2 in the bottom of the fourth, and they took the game by 5 runs. Coffee scored a run in the top of the second and 1 here in the top of the seventh. Aniston Powell pitched a complete game. She allowed only 4 hits. She gave up 2 runs, and of the 2, I would say 1 was earned. As far as walks go, she only had 1, 2. Sorry, I was talking to Dave during the break and not counting up my walks. 2 walks, and she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts. So congratulations to the Lyons junior girls, as they are GRPA state tournament champions. They'll be bringing home the trophies tonight. All right, in other action, the Flea boys and the Mike boys are unfortunately out of the GRPA state tournament. The Flea girls finished 3rd in Swainsboro. The Mike girls finished as champions of their division. The midget boys will play Moultrie tomorrow for the championship round of their tournament in Effingham County, and the junior boys are playing right now to stay alive here in Augusta. Well, I want to thank Dave for a long week here. As far as rec ball goes, that wraps it up. We're done. That's it. The next time you'll hear from the Y101 sports team out on the road will be for football season coming up in August with Eddie Toole and Matt Lynn. But as for me, I'll talk to you guys next baseball season. I want to thank Dave and Robin for working the boards through all the games this year. I'm Bryce Brady. Thanks for listening to GRPA State Tourney Action on Y101.
You've been listening to all the exciting action of the GRPA State Tournament live from Augusta, Georgia, right here on Y101. All of today's exciting action was brought to you by these great sponsors: Appling Healthcare in Vidalia and Baxley, Lassiter Implements in Lyons, Georgia Pine Straw in Lyons, Patriot Gas in Vidalia, The Sandwich Shop in Vidalia, All Care Pharmacy in Lyons, Thriftway, your Galaxy Food Store in Lyons, Toombs Auto Part, your Napa dealer in Lyons, Reedy Creek Meat Company in Vidalia, and by People's Bank in Lyons and Vidalia. Stay tuned for more action of the GRPA State Tournament live right here on Y101.
Containing heartburn drug ranitidine may be contaminated with cancer-causing agent NDMA.